We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger Baseball. Next. Forrest Whitley, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Stepping in, Eddie James. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
What a powerhouse season in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the... Into the box, Ben Mota. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ben
Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is there, and he has it for the out. Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Beatty. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Matt Beatty.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And it drifted on him a bit, but he's able to hang in there and put it away. At the plate, Jacob Amaya.
The batter, the shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Leading off the inning, Eddie James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's right there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Standing in, Royce Lewis.
Now batting, shortstop, Royce Lewis.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dean is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Now the relay home, and they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now ready for another shot now. Jacob Amaya. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Amaya.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits. So digging in now, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the stretch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is the center fielder. And that one is gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center, and so he ties the big redhead with home run number 70 on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. And we get another look here. He is now in elite company with home run number 70 right there. At the plate, Keibert Ruiz. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far.
Keibert Ruiz.
Hit in the air to left. James is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from
Now
our
batting,
camera guys
right
as well.
fielder, Will Benson.
0-2, here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Trammell is there now, and he has it, two gone. Striding in, Royce Lewis
Now
earned himself an RBI
shortstop,
with a sac fly
Royce
his last time at the plate.
Lewis.
And now the runner's trying for third. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Diamondbacks. Stepping up now, Eddie James.
Now
As
batting,
the switch hitter will
left
take
fielder,
his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate that this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Usually when you score a lot of runs.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring
Leading
forth
up
the veteran
for the
outfielder,
Dodgers,
Michael
The
Conforto.
right fielder, Michael.
Into his motion, here comes the
Conforto.
3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in, Eddie
batting,
James. There's
the
one
left
away.
fielder,
The runner at first
Eddie
represents the potential
James.
go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. On he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So a big moment
right
in the
fielder,
ball game
number
here.
16.
Will Benson. And he could
Will
very well get the intentional
Benson.
pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now.
Now batting, shortstop,
So a big
Royce
spot here, and stepping
Lewis.
in, Royce Lewis, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and two away. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone. Up next for Arizona, Francisco
catcher, number
Alvarez. A hit in two
Francisco
official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Runner breaks for third. ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in 2 for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top. Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
14-11, the final score in this one. The D-backs came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Nestor Cortes Jr. wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Blake Walston earns the save out of the bullpen, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Get ready for Dodger baseball. Next on the show. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie James. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
Now here's a shot out to right center field. Carroll is on his way home, and the runner is in from second. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. James rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Digging in, Eddie James. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's the second out. Next for the Dodgers, Matt Beatty.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up. Terang into shallow left, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the end. Stepping into the box, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trammell is underneath this one. And very quickly, one gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 40, Wilson
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there. Into the box now, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB, certainly.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Solo shot to right center. He creeps closer now. His 71st on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major.
So coming to the plate, Eddie James. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Center fielder looking up,
and that one is gone.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
12-1 at the end of this one. The Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Casey Mize earns his 8th victory of the season. Pablo Lopez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The D-backs have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Brian Peterson starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
A solo shot down the line in right. His 73rd round tripper of the year. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
So stepping in, Ty France comes
Batting
off an
fifth.
0 for 4 in
third
last night's
baseman.
ball game.
Ty
Ruiz
France.
gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Hey, we got no one.
Fly ball to straightaway left. James will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So striding forward now,
Batting
Austin
fifth.
Dean. He drove
The
in
left
his
fielder.
club's only run a
Number
night
0.
ago. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes a left fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first.
Now at the plate, Taylor Trammell.
Batting
2
eighth.
hits in 8 tries
center
for the
fielder.
series. 0-1
Taylor
count. Here's the pitch. That's
Trammell.
popped up. Lewis onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box,
Now batting,
Eddie
left
James.
fielder.
He went deep in his
Eddie
first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona,
Now
Keston
batting,
Hiura, runner
the
in
second
scoring
baseman,
position with 2 gone.
Keston Hiura.
Rip it up.
And
Ball
this
four, that
misses
pitch is
for
out.
ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Coming to the plate
The right
now,
fielder,
Will
number
Benson.
16.
And he could give his guys an
Will
early lead if he can come
Benson.
through here. Now both runners on the move. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. And now time is called. Now in the box,
Now batting,
Eddie James.
left fielder.
Already a home
Eddie.
run and a double for him in this one.
See it, drive it. See it, drive it. Hey, let her rip. Here we go, baby.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. And a second run is across.
He beat it. Safe.
Oh, won't get him.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. And that'll bring up Keston
Now
Hiura.
batting,
It was
the
a
second
walk
baseman,
in his last trip.
Keston Hiura.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 2 costly errors, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Arizona's on top, 5-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the
Leading
4th.
off for
And
the
digging in
Dodgers,
is the switch-hitting
the
catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits. Now at the plate,
next for the
Eddie
Diamondbacks,
James, fresh off
the
a
left
bases
fielder,
clearing double
Eddie
his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Has a look, now the pitch. Line toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end runs on. Stepping in, Jacob
batting,
Amaya. No hits
the
in 3
shortstop,
tries so far. He struck
Jacob
out once.
Amaya.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as the lead holds at 10-6. Eddie James will stand in again, but
Leading
first
off
we'll
for
flash you
Arizona,
back to the very
the left
first
fielder,
inning of the ball game. And
Eddie
here you go, a solo
James.
home run that had him off and running early on. Now here it comes. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The Diamondbacks put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Domingo Germán earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Blake Walston hammers down the save, his league-leading 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final